I think we're live. What's up, guys? And welcome to today's video on the Groove Pages Mega Bonus. And I'm actually going to go into Groove Pages, show you how you can build pages. And I'm also going to go through the Magic Affiliate Funnel, and I've added some extra bonuses this week because there's a launch going on at Groove. So I'm just going to bring this forward to make sure you all can hear me. So if you're here, can you just hit the chat box and say hi? And sorry if that was a bit quiet, but I actually forgot to set my mic up. There's always one technical issue, right? So yeah. So today I'm actually going to show you how to configure the Magic Affiliate Funnel inside of Groove, because again, I always want to show free tools and services every single day. And today I want to show you how you don't need Kartra, you don't need ClickFunnels, you don't need lead pages or Infusionsoft or any of that crap. You can basically use it all with Groove for free. Okay, and I've even now built the Magic Affiliate Funnel, actually built it inside the 21-day challenge inside of Groove. And I was going to give it for the upgrade, but I'm actually going to give it free to everybody who joins Groove from today onwards, right? So if you haven't already joined Groove, today I've got some mega bonuses. I'm going to go through them all with you. You're actually going to get quite a lot, and it's going to cost you nothing because it's completely free, right? So I'm going to show you how to configure it as well. I'm actually going to go into Groove and show you how to put it all together, because that training is missing from the academy, from anywhere. So obviously wanted to give that for those of you who want to go and try and figure some of this stuff out as well yourself, obviously. And also it's going to give you a sort of an insight in how to use Groove as well. If you're brand new, you know, we're going to go into the dashboard and we're going to have a play around and we're going to do some stuff. But I am making all the templates and all of the swipes and everything available for free for the free plan as of today. So first of all, one thing, I get a lot of emails from people because I'm adding some extra bonuses in every day. People are saying, well, I bought it back then, do I get bonuses? Unfortunately, you don't. We can't. We're doing this as a special part of the promotion at the moment for Groove. So we're basically adding in extra bonuses and things as we go. We may be, as of Sunday, all the bonuses will go back to what they were, which is just a 24-hour ranking system. And we do that specifically because we're going all in with this. And there is actually now a new link on the page, and you'll see there's a webinar with me and Mike. You can go and watch that. That gives you like a full overview of the whole suite of tools. And also you can obviously join and sign up. So yeah, so hopefully that's cool. So hey Arnold, hey Greg, hey Baron, how's it going? So yeah, we're just waiting for a few people to hop on. We've only got 5 on at the moment, but it takes a while for it to pop up in people's feeds, right? And then at the end of the video today, if you left a message underneath the video, and you also yesterday's video, and you're here live today, and you've got a chance of winning ATS Academy, Launch Hacking Secrets, 24-hour ranking system, or a Amazon gift voucher. And by the way, guys, I didn't say this yesterday, but anyone who wins the 24-hour ranking system gets the upgraded version, right? Because there's kind of 2 versions, and the upgraded version comes with a bunch of extra bonuses, and I'm going to talk you through those because those are the bonuses I'm giving away today as well. So hey Chemji, how's it going? Hey Adam, hey African Track Safari, hey Aaron, how's it going? Hey James, loads of people hopping on now. Fantastic. Cool. Okay, so without further ado, we are going to go straight in, right? And thanks ever so much to everyone who left a message under yesterday's video and who's been getting involved and been turning up every day this week. You guys are awesome, and you know that's one of the reasons why I carry on doing this, is because you guys obviously want this content and you want to show up. So yeah. So hey Digital Synergy, hey Ecom No, hey Tom, hey Rob, hey James, hey Tommy Hansen. Okay, so guys, if you want to be in with a shout for the prize, just stay to the end of the video, because that's when we're doing the prize draw today. And it's not going to be as, well, I say it's not going to be as long. It might go on for an hour. I always say it's going to be less than it is, right? But obviously want to go through quite a few things. So first and foremost, right, underneath this video in the description, you will see a link. Now that link used to go straight to Groove Pages. It now goes to my page, which I built in Groove Pages, right? So that actual page is my page in Groove Pages, so you can get that. And you can see on there that you will see that there is a webinar with Mike if you want to watch that. But if you sign up between today and Sunday for GrooveFunnels, Groove Pages, GrooveFunnels, you will get Groove Pages, Groove Affiliate, Groove Sell, Groove Mail, and you actually get to build free funnels. You can add your own domain as well. They even included that. So you can add your own domain, you get unlimited hosting, and the link's on the page. Obviously, you can go and sign up with me, and all of the bonuses I mentioned today are going to be included, okay, except for one which is included with the upgrade, but I'll tell you the difference, right? There's only one that's now included with the upgrade, which is basically a 997 course, so it's launch hacking secrets, but I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you inside the dashboard as well. So we'll say hi to a few more people. Hey Joe, it's showing 404 error, okay, so everyone else can see me, okay? On mine it seems like it's streaming fine, so it might just be, you just need to do a refresh, Joe. So hey, Gal B, Tommy Hansen, I think I said hello to him. Alex BP, hey Alex, who won yesterday. So we had our first winner. And Alex actually already had the 24-hour ranking system, so we upgraded her to the extra bonuses, which includes a few things which I'm going to show you in just a minute. Okay, so if you win the 24-hour ranking system today, you actually get the upgraded version. So most of you have already got it, I know, but there are some really good bonuses inside the upgraded version. We actually offer the upgraded version inside the 24-hour ranking system for $47 at the moment, but there's over like $2,000 worth of funnels and all sorts of other stuff in there. So you're going to get that if you win today. If that's what you win, obviously, other than that, you obviously win Launch Hacking Secrets, ATS, or a $50 gift voucher. They're the other bonuses. So yeah. So anyway, let me go into here. So let me just bring myself down. That always sounds like I'm going to like give myself a hard time, but I didn't mean it like that. I meant I'm just going to, if I can. How do I do this? Oh, here we go. That's it. Right. So you guys can see the Magic Affiliate Funnel. So 2 days ago, I talked through the Magic Affiliate Funnel. Now I'm going to quickly go through this like bullet points, and then obviously I'll point up to the left. And once this is live, once this is after today's live session, you'll be able to go and watch that entire video. Now, what I didn't include in that video was how to actually configure it inside of Groove Pages. But the Magic Affiliate Funnel, okay, whether you're inside of ATS or whether you're doing anything on YouTube, is like going to like serve you. So what you can do is you can put 10 of your videos from your YouTube channel, and you can, as a lead magnet, so you can say to people, get my free 10-part course. You can be sending them to all of your videos, okay? So what it does is it builds your email list for free, okay? It helps rank your videos because it basically sends a signal to YouTube that your videos are being watched, which pushes them up. Starts to show them together, starts to gain super authority. When I used this, I was ranking for products like Groove Pages, One Funnel Away, Traffic Secrets, things like that. And those products got me the attention of, Groove Pages got me the attention of Might Feel Same, obviously. And I've been working with him, on and off over the last 6 months. And yeah, I mean, it's so powerful. It builds your email list, it helps you convert, and also it gives you a free lead magnet. So it creates you something that you can give away for free, and it makes your email list super engaged. So again, I'm not going to go into full details, but if you want to go and watch that video, you'll find out exactly how powerful this is, right? So I'll make that available afterwards. But basically, the way this works is someone comes to any one of your videos, right? And then we have a very, very simple opt-in page. Now, this opt-in page here looks like, let me just bring it up, looks exactly like this, right? Now, I've created this page inside of Groove Pages. And the way we can share this page with you guys is through the actual raw code, and you can actually drop it into Groove Pages. So even with your free account, you can get this page and you can start using it, right? So this page basically comes in like a raw code format. I won't show you that because it's slightly, it's a bit boring to look at, right? And then what happens is that when they opt in, they press this and then they come to this. And I'm going to show you how to configure this today. I'm actually going to show you roughly, well, I'm going to talk you through the basics of it, and then you go into the academy, because I'm obviously not going to go into like super technicals, but I'll show you where you need to go and what you need to do, right? So I'm going to give you an overview of how to do that today, so you can actually see how to create a opt-in, right? And then it's going to take you to the success page. Again, I'm going to give you the raw code. I'm going to show you how to configure that so it goes to this raw page, right? And then we are going to send them every single day to day 1, day 2, day 3. So we're going to have an email, and the email looks like this, okay? And I'm going to make this available. And we have the welcome email, which is slightly configured differently. And then we have day 2, and then you basically just copy this and make it day 3, day 4, day 5. Okay, so I'm actually going to go through that as well with you, because I wanted to sort of over deliver and make sure that you guys know exactly how to do this, right? So First of all, okay, so we're going back to the funnel, which is over here. Okay, so first of all, this is the opt-in page, this is the thank you page, this is the affiliate, this is the product, so this will be Affiliate Tube Success Academy. Okay, so if you want to sign up as an affiliate with me, I'll make the link available in the description afterwards. I actually forgot to put it in today, but it's secure.tripfunnels/affiliate-sign-up, there is a short code for it, but I can't remember what it was. It might be tubeimpact.com/ATS. That might be it. But if it isn't, I'll make one available and I'll put it in the description. So you can sign up as an affiliate with me. Anyone can sign up as an affiliate with me. And then you can create 10 trust videos, and then you can promote ATS if you want to. And ATS will earn you $397 in commission. So I'll put that in there. That wasn't what this video was about, but obviously that does make sense now. I'm sort of at that point, right? So I'm going to put that in there. Let me just make sure you can see me. Okay, yeah, you can. Okay. So the first thing is this page here, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to put, in our videos, we're going to put get my free 10-part series. So if I go to one of my older videos, it will probably have the 10-part series, because recently I've been running webinars. So I've done it slightly differently, but this is the way I've always grown my business. So if we go to, let me see this one. Okay, no, that's not quite right, but I'm going to tell you how to word this anyway. So this bit here above the fold, you'll see it will actually, before they press show more, this area is called above the fold. So you want to put in here, get my free 10-part email course on, and you want to make the title relevant to this video here, right? So if you just put get my free 10-part email course, they won't know what it's about, they won't opt in. And if you make it relevant to this video, which it will be, because this may be one of the videos that we're dropping into it, right? And you know, you obviously, and if it isn't relevant, I wouldn't put it underneath this video anyway, right? So it's obviously got to be relevant to this video, otherwise they're watching this video because they've come here for a specific reason, and then we're giving them a 10-part email course that's going to over deliver everything that's included in this video, plus like 10 other reasons, you know, why, you know, what they will need, right? So we want to put get my 10 free part email course on how to make money on YouTube, right? That's all you want to put. I usually put these little free stars in as well before. They're called alt codes, so you can get those. Just put alt, ALT, code, star in Google, or just copy them from one of my videos. Quite often I do that, right? I just copy them because it's easier. And then I usually put them at the front, actually. And then I put get my free 10-part course, and then you want your link, okay? Now, you don't want a link to a naked URL that's too long, so you can use something called bit.ly. It's free, and it will cloak it, and it'll even give you stats, right? So it's going to give you data. So you put that in there. So that's the first thing you want to do, right? And you want to put that in all the videos that's relevant to it's going to be relevant to this funnel, right? So everything's coming through. You're going to start building an email list, and each one of these videos is going to be sending them to either your product or your affiliate product or whatever it is. We called it the Magic Affiliate Funnel because we developed it for affiliate marketing, but it's not just affiliate marketing, right? You can use it for growing your consultancy business, coaching, e-commerce, anything you want, right? So that's what you're going to do. So this represents, someone asked me on a video yesterday what this represents. This represents any one of your videos, right? This is traffic. This is what this represents. Traffic coming in from YouTube, right? And then, okay, we're going to go to this sign up page. So what I'm going to do is we've got this one here, which is this one here. We've got this success page here, which is this one here. Then we've got day one, okay? So this is not a page because we're sending them straight to the product. So day one is this page here, okay? And then these are the swipes that you drop into your email autoresponder sequence, okay? I'm going to show you all of that inside of Groove so you can fully understand how it works, right? And then when you sign up with Groove now, you'll be able to get this. You'll basically get access to all of this inside of your 24-hour ranking system. So your 24-hour ranking system is going to be given to you as a bonus, and then I've got tons of other bonuses. Again, I'm going to go through those in a moment, but I want to go through the funnel first. So first of all, we're going to go into Groove pages, okay? So what we're going to do is we are going to, this is my funnel here, okay? So what you would do is you would start. Now, let me get this page here. Let me actually show you by doing this page. So you'll get a link to get this code, right? So when you get the code, okay, this is going to be how the page is going to look, okay? But what I'm actually going to do, because it's easier for me to do it this way, I am going to go and press this, okay, which is, there we go. So I'm just going to do right click, select all, okay, and this is going to be the code that you guys are going to get. So I'm going to go copy, okay, and then when you want to go and create this page inside of Groove, what you'll do is you'll come into, I'm just going to show you from the start actually, because some of you guys have not come in here before. You come into this one on the left called Groove Pages, right? So Groove Pages is like ClickFunnels or Kartra or Lead Pages or any of those. So this is the one, this is the funnel and website builder. So you'll come into this one here. And again, like you say, you don't have to put a credit card in when you sign up. This is all free. Okay, then you're going to create a new site. Okay, so I'm going to call this, does it actually ask me where to send it? No, it doesn't ask. It doesn't ask yet. So we'll just do blank template, then we'll give it a name. Here we go, site name. So I'm going to call this Groove Demo. Okay, and I'm going to build the funnel here. So we're going to start building and we're just doing a blank template. That's all we're doing, right? So right now it's going to have nothing here. It will just show it looks a bit empty. Now, what you can do here is you can go up to here and you can literally just do Command V is on a Mac. There we go. Okay. And then press save. So you'd obviously copy and then you would paste it in here. And as if by magic, it's going to magically appear the page as you want it. Okay. So that is now going to be the page that we are going to send our traffic to. Now, when you publish this, okay, I'm going to show you once on this one and then you can do the same on all the other pages, right? So when you publish this, you're going to choose a Groove Pages subdomain. So my Groove Pages subdomain is secure.groovepages.com, right? So you can choose whatever you want and it's going to go before Groove Pages. So you can call it your name, whatever you want, right? So you can effectively have a Groove Pages subdomain. Okay, now if you want to add your own domain, okay, I'll put a link up the left here as well. I actually showed you how you can actually connect your own domain to Groove, okay? You actually, you use this little bit of code down here, so you can do that with your own domain. I'm not going to show that in this video, but I actually created a video ages ago, actually, back in January, showing you how to create your own domain with Groove, right? So you can do your own domain, but to start with, just while you're creating it and getting everything set up, I would recommend doing this, okay? And then you want to give your funnel a name. So I'm going to call this demo. I'm going to call this Groove Funnel, GF for GrooveFunnels, right? So I'm going to host it with them. So this whole funnel, what I'm creating now, is going to be secure.groovefunnels.com/GF. As you might just be able to make that out here, but the fact is that actually I'm in the corner here. I'm actually, let me make this a bit smaller. Let me make it a bit better. Sorry about this, guys. I didn't change the size of this, so some of you won't be able to see what's going on here very well. So this is, there we go. Okay, so I didn't show you how to do Groove Pages, so I'm going to show you that again because that wasn't, obviously I didn't check. So I apologize. I had the funnel set up, didn't I? So I'll come back and have a look in a moment. So this is how you do this. So I'm just going to quickly show you those last few steps again. So you're going to come into Groove Pages, okay, which is this top left one here, right? So hopefully you can see that. Let me just check that you guys can see that. Yeah, right. And then that one is going to be where you're going to press that, okay, and then you're going to create a new funnel. Okay, now you'll be able to create 3 funnels for free. Okay, so you'll go new site, top right hand corner here. Okay, that's the one you want. And then, as you can see here, I just created one here. I'm actually going to delete this and start again because you guys couldn't see. Now you won't be able to, you might not be able to see because of my image. Let me just, no, you can. Okay. So as you can see here, I am going to create a new site. So this one here is just going to be a blank template. That's all we want for this, right? And then I'm going to call this GrooveFunnels Demo 2, okay? Because I think we already created one called Demo. And then we're going to start building. And then all we need to do, again, I'll quickly show you, because again, I know that I had it all configured a bit wrong, so I'll quickly show you. And then we'll be on to the next bit. So it's going to look very bare like this, so we don't need to touch anything. So all you need to do is the code that I'm going to give you when you sign up for GrooveFunnels with me. Okay, you're going to get that, obviously, you'll get that sent to your inbox within 24 hours. You drop in your code here, okay? And then that code is basically going to make the page come up very, very quickly, right? And then just to show you this bit on the right hand side, let me just move myself over so you can see me. on the right hand side. I'll show you what I did here as well. So when you go to publish this page, right, okay, you're going to choose a subdomain here. Okay, so again, my one here is secure.groovepages.com. Yours will be whatever you decide to put here, as long as it's not taken, right? So you could put in your name, Paul or whatever. And then if you want to, like I say, if you want to publish your own domain, I'll put a link to a video I created showing you how to set up your own domain and SSL certificate. And you can actually use your own URL, right? You just need to go and purchase one from somewhere like Namecheap and follow those instructions. But again, I'm not going to cover that in today. So to start with, just host it with them, okay? And choose a name for your funnel. So I called it demo. I'm just going to call it demo, okay? Actually, it probably won't accept it. If I call it PM demo, let's try that, all right? And when we press publish, that now means that my domain there, it's going to be a little bit small. Let me see if I can make this a bit bigger. Yeah, you'll be able to see this. So that there says secure.groovepages.com PM demo. Every single page on my site now is going to have this domain and then whatever the name of the page is after there. Okay, so just, again, I'm not going to get too technical, but just so you fully understand when you're bringing this all in together, So you're going to tick this big box up here and you're going to press publish, okay? And then what's going to happen is that this page is probably going to be your demo page, but there's a couple of things we need to do. So the first thing we need to do is we need to come in here, okay? And we need to change this, edit settings. Now I'm going to make this, I'm just going to make sure that you can see that. Now see, this is why I'm just going to make myself a bit bigger so you can see me a bit. So you can see here, okay, this is what we're going to call our page. Now, what we put in here is going to be what appears in the search engines. So we might want to keep that as home because this is our opt-in page. For this funnel, that's actually the first page anyone's going to come to. So, we might as well keep this as our home page because it's going to be the shorter of all the URLs, right? And then we want to give it a page title. So I'm going to put get ATS, free 24-hour ranking system. Or you'd probably put something like, in fact, what you would do is you'd put free 10-part course. In fact, that's exactly what you would put. So 10-part email course. And then this is going to appear, when you see the URL at the top where it actually says the title, you can actually just about make these out. That's what it's going to say. Okay, meta keywords is kind of like if you want Google to search it and find it. So I usually leave that blank for funnels and things like that because generally they don't, but you can put some stuff in there if you want, and meta description. Again, I can leave that all blank. Now, if you've got a Facebook pixel or a Google Analytics pixel or anything like that, you can drop these in here. Okay, and then what will happen is that will then be tracked, and if you want to do retargeting or any of that sort of stuff, you can do that. Okay, and then if you want to choose an image, if somebody shares that domain somewhere on Facebook or stuff like that, you can put an image. Now I'm just going to quickly show you one because it went, and then I can show you on a Facebook post, and you'll see how it works. I don't know if I actually selected that, but you can basically do that here. You can upload your images. Where's this one here? Okay. Oh yeah, you have to select it. That's right. So that's it. It's in there now. Okay. And OG title, I would just put that as the same thing, right? Okay. And then that's going to purpose. And you can actually put, I think you can put a description. Maybe this is it here. So this would be, again, when you share it on social media, if you put a description in there, it's going to put that description in the post as well. So I'm just going to leave that, and because you'll see when we post this. Okay, so once we've done all that, we've added in our meta. Now we also want the hang on, I might have done something slightly wrong here. Let me just click this. Oh, okay, so it's /index. It's because it's the home page. So that's fine. When we create the next page, I'll show you something what you have to do to give the actual page a name. So the actual domain name of this, I'll show you it now, is secure.groovepages.com /PM demo. And if you wanted to put in /index, you could. So this is all done. But the only difference is that these are not clickable at the moment because we haven't created a form. right? So that's the next thing I want to do. So before I quickly do that, I just want to go over and see if there's any questions or anything that you guys have got any questions on. Super quick, just to sort of go through the process. So, okay, no, nothing so far. Okay, fab. So yeah, no, someone just said it's great that we're showing it. So yeah, I just wanted to do that because I wanted to make sure that you guys, like, obviously are on page. So I must, like, thumbs up or just give me a 1 in the chat box if you're on, you know, you understand so far. Don't forget, you can go over this video and watch it again and you can fully understand it, okay? Now, on top of that, when you've done that page, right? So that page is now ready to go, okay? You can press publish if you want. In fact, I normally do. Okay, now you can view it from this little viewing figure thing up here. So let me just move myself down. Actually, I'm going to make this slightly, I'm just going to make this slightly better for you so that you can see it a bit better. Actually, no, that doesn't work, does it? Because you need to see both sides. Okay, squash that. I'm just going to move. Actually, what I'm going to do while I'm doing this, I'm going to move myself out the way because I'm concerned that you guys can't see certain bits while I'm going through it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move myself over here. There we go. And then you should be able to see everything. And I'll just leave it at full screen. That's probably the best thing, isn't it? Right. Okay. So sorry about that, guys. So yeah. So obviously that's going to be your first page, and then this little thing here will show you the page, so you don't have to go to this. Now, if you click this link on any of your pages, it's only going to go to your home page. You need to have the bit that goes on the end, and that's what we're going to do in this settings bit here. So I'm going to show you that on the next page, so you can fully understand. Now, another thing you can do is you can make sure that it's configured well for these devices. Now, as you can see, it doesn't look great on a mobile. So I might just change the size of that bit, and I might just change the size of that bit. And you can actually, I'm not going to go into it today, but you can actually change these on each device so that it's all like slightly separate, so that this is actually not coming up the same size as it does on a mobile. So you can basically go and change these. You can actually do it from your global styles. It's not something I'm massively familiar with. And these sort of things here, if that looks a bit much on a tablet, you can do this thing called spacing here, so you can kind of move that down a bit, and then you can move the bottom dip down a bit as well, so that it kind of spaces it out a bit on that device. You know, that sort of thing. Like that again might be a bit too much on the text, but again, all you need to do for this is to go into your global styles and change the global style for each one of these. Oh, actually, I know how to do it. You just click it like that. Okay, so that is only going to change what is on this one, right? So you change that. And then you change that. Okay, so I'll show you what I did in a minute. I'm going to make that sort of fit. Okay, so that's pretty good. And then that top one there, if you just click it on that, it's only going to change that one. Okay, so I actually did do it the other day, but I forgot I hadn't done it for this page. So it's a good job I've done it. So you go, that one's there, and then that one there. And then you can do that for everything. Now that button, again, might be a bit too big on the text. So you go to configure. Design. Now the other thing you might have to do when you come in and do this, guys, is you'll see here that it says configure text on here. So when we set this up to link to our page, this text is going to disappear. It's a glitch in Groove, so you need to basically write that in again. So you might want to write that into a text document or something before you do it if you can't remember what it says, or just write it in before it changes. So I'm going to put yes, I need to place my products on Google for free. Okay, and then I'll update that, and then when I do the link, it should be okay because the text is already done. So it won't say text. Quite often when we transfer pages over, it just puts the word text in for things like buttons. And obviously what we want to do here for the actual size is just make that, if it will do it. It's not doing it. So it's not on hover. It might be. Okay, I'm not 100% sure on that. I did figure it out the other day, but I've not used Groove that much. So obviously I'm showing you stuff that I've just learned, right? So that's obviously doable. That's going to be easy enough to do. You just need to get that text. let me just try it again. Sometimes just publishing it or saving it, publishing it, refreshing it sometimes works. But you'll get the idea. Obviously, sometimes these buttons are going to be big, but you'll be able to change them per thing. Now, this is vitally important, guys. You want to make sure that this looks good on every device. Like you can see that one, that's way too small, right? So we want to make that text quite a bit bigger, right? And then when you come back to this one here, it's going to look okay. So you don't have them all highlighted. You have the one that you want highlighted like that when it's black, and then it will go sort of pinky purple. And then that's going to change it on each device. And it's most important that you do it on all these, guys. It takes 2 seconds because most of the traffic that's going to come in is going to come from mobiles and tablets. Over 50% of all the traffic on the internet comes from all those devices. I think it's over 70% actually. But don't hold me to that. Go and check that yourself because I don't want to just make figures up, right? So yeah, so that is how you're going to configure the page, okay? So basically you drop the code in. You're going to go through a few bits here. Just make sure that the text is fine on here and the right size. Okay, and then that is done. So we're going to come back and create, actually we'll do the form next. So what we're now going to do is we're going to go into, oh actually I didn't press publish, but you would obviously press publish or save before you go anywhere. And it's good practice as well to keep saving and pressing publish on like SaaS products, because SaaS products, obviously, if you don't and you go away and come back, it's generally you've got to start all over again. So now we want to use GrooveMail. Okay, so we come in here. Okay, and the first thing we're going to need is a form. Okay, so we go up here, we go to forms, and actually no, because I don't have any forms. So maybe I'm thinking of it slightly wrong. Hold on. Campaign, this is it. Okay, so we want, no it isn't. Hold on. Bear with me a minute here. Because it's a form in Kartra, so I'm getting slightly confused. So we go to GrooveMail, and we go to, I definitely have a campaign, so that's a sequence. Actually, is it in settings? Okay, it's not there. Bear with me. We'll go through the campaign first of all then. So I'll show you how to set up the 10-part funnel. Simply because I thought I had a form here. Bear with me a moment, because what I've actually got on the actual page, I'm going to go to the page I've got. Sorry if this is a bit amateur hour, but again, I've only just learned this stuff, so I'm getting a little bit. So in this funnel here, if I go to pages, so this is the page where I've got the pop-up. So I'm just going to have a quick look at it. So what we want is, actually it's not that one, it's this one. Sorry, opt in this one. So this one here, you'll see on the left here, we've got a pop-up. Okay, so is it a block? Funnel? Oh, pop-up, here it is. It's just at the bottom here. So you'll see I've got this pop-up here. Now this pop-up, if I go to edit, okay, this is the pop-up here. So we've embedded a code here, and this is what I thought the form was. So let me just, it is a form, okay. So yeah, I'm a bit confused because I thought I created the form in here, right? And when I go to Groove pages now, it doesn't show me any forms. So let me try again. Groove, would it be under Groove Pages forms? Let me see if there was a form in Groove Pages that I created. That might be, no, I think it's got to be GrooveMail. Okay, well, I'm going to configure it the way I think we configure it, right? So, yeah, it's really odd because I've definitely got a form, because otherwise I wouldn't have one. So we're just going to call this demo. Okay, now, if this isn't right, then we'll figure something out as we go along. So I'm going to create a form called demo. So yeah, this is exactly what I did. So I do have a form, but for some reason it's not appearing in my GrooveFunnels account. I have no idea, but this is exactly how I did it, right? So I'll show you how to do it anyway, right? So once you've done this, you'll get the code and then you'll be able to put it in your opt-in, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. So yeah, that really threw me. It's really weird. Okay, so the first thing here is obviously email and first name. Okay, so the only thing that I do here is you have to have email. So I generally I'll create a custom field and I'll put text input, and I'll make it a little bit nicer here. So first name, okay, make it mandatory. Now it's great to have first name because it means every time you send out an email, you can address them by the first name, right? So you can do that. And then that's that one. And then the email one, I think you can do, I do it like that, actually. Let's change this again because I didn't spell it right. Okay, so we're going to do save again. Okay, and that is a text input, so that's fine. So I just want to check that that was right, and there wasn't. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that's what I did. And then with the email, oh, we can't change the email, so we'll just do, but we want the email at the bottom. Okay, now what I did configure, and I can't remember how to do it, I put in best email just to make it so that we got the right email. But to be honest, when they're opting in for the 10-part series, when we say to them, where would you like me to send your daily training? They're going to give you a decent email anyway. So it doesn't matter too much. And that's pretty much it. So we do save and next. Okay. I always do single opt-in. Now your success page, okay, is going to be the page that we're going to create next. Okay. So that's why I should have actually come back and done this. But your success page is going to be this page. So when you do this, you either make a note to come back and do this, or just put in any URL for now and make a note to come back and do this, right? So this is going to be, once they've opted in, they're going to be forwarded to the success page, right? To the bridge page, which is the next page, which is this one here. I'll just quickly show you that one here, right? So obviously you might want to go through and do all your pages first, get them in, get them configured, and then when you go through and create the form and everything else, it's all good to go. So I'm obviously doing it in the slightly wrong order, but yeah, you kind of get the idea. You'll see when I do that. We'll come back and do this. We'll make a note to come back and do this. Okay, so when that's done, okay, this is going to be a single opt-in. Now a double opt-in would be where they get a confirmation sent to their email address that they have to actually agree. When they get that sent through, they have to say, yes, this is my email. And then we know we've got a valid email. Now, I don't use this in any marketing whatsoever. But obviously, depending on what you're doing in any marketing will depend on whether you want to have a double opt-in. For certain things like, you know, like an online course login or something like that, you might want to have it. But I rarely use it, to be honest with you, just because it makes it nice and simple for people to give your email address and get to the next stage, right? Which is what we want in most cases. So a welcome email we're not going to send because we're going to set up a sequence, which we're going to do day 1 to 10, right? So we're just going to put don't send, okay? And then what we want to do is we want to subscribe them to a list. Now, I've got a list here called 10-part course, okay? But if you haven't got a list, can you make one here? No. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make a list in a minute as well. So you'll be able to, in effect, we want to do the pages and then all the other things. So I'm just going to go through it. So I apologise, it's not in the right order. But we want to create a list. We want to create a tag. And we want to create a page for our form. Okay, because we want to come back and edit that. So I've got one called 10-part course. So you'll need to, when I show you, you'll see where to create that. So we're going to add that one in and it's going to appear down here. Now the tag here, we want to assign a tag because we're going to basically fire off the sequence from the tag. Okay, that's how I usually always do it. So my tag is ATS, okay, ATS 10-part course. Again, we're going to create these in a minute, right? So obviously just make a note to come back and do that, or do this bit after. In fact, I would skip forward on the video. If you're watching this later, just skip forward and get these bits done and come back and do this, because you won't be able to go any further anyway without doing this. And then the sequence is going to be the ATS Magic Funnel sequence, which I've got. And I'm going to show you all that as well. So yeah, this one just doesn't have anything in here. So if it doesn't, just select something down here and it will tick it. And then it works. And I don't know why it does it like that, but that's fine. Okay, and then we do save and next. Okay, and then this is the code. This is the actual code for the form. Okay, so I'm going to copy this Actually, I'm not, because we're gonna change it, because I'm gonna create the rest of the funnel with you. So that is basically our demo funnel right now. We're going to come back and do that in a moment. But what we're going to do is we're going to configure everything else and then do the form. That's the last resort, because it needs all of the other things, right? So the next thing I want to do is go to another page. So we come back to Groove Pages. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this funnel that I originally my original funnel. I'm going to get the code for the I'm going to get the code for the second page. So we're going to go the thank you bridge page. So we're just going to click that, and I'm just going to get the code, and I'm going to go right click, select all, like that, and then I'm going to go right click, copy, and then I'm going to go back to the funnel that we're actually working on. You guys will obviously just have the code, so you won't need to do all this, but I have to do it obviously for us to be able to get it. So this is the one we're working on. So I'm going to go and create another page. Okay, and we're going to put in blank canvas here. So I did it slightly different on this one. As you know, it's because we're not creating a funnel anymore. So because with the first page already came up. So you click this plus button and you want the one blank canvas. And then in here, you're going to drop in the code. Okay, and sometimes you have to wait a couple of seconds. There we go. And then that's in and that's done. So I'm going to quickly press save, and I'm going to press publish again before we make any changes, but we're just going to put in a name for our page, and I'm going to show you how you name the page. So if you want to see this actually on the search engine with the URL, you need to change the name. Okay, and at the moment it's called page 2, but I want to call it edit settings. Okay, I want to call it success. Okay, and I also want to call the page URL, I mean we could call it page 2, but I want to call it success. Okay, and then I know which one it is. And then the page title, we can put something in here. I'm just going to put success again. And then we could put in all of this stuff, and we could put an image if we want. But we don't really want any of that to ever appear anywhere, right? Because we want this to only be found if somebody's opted in. So we press the tick here. Okay, and that's good to go. So we're going to keep that there, and that's going to go like that. And I'll show you this. Look, when we put that in, that's going to go to the landing page. Okay, so it's going to go to our opt-in page. And then afterwards, we're going to put in success. Okay, and then it will go to our success page. So that's why we're naming the page, right? And obviously on here, we can put in our pixels and things like that down here as well. Obviously, I didn't go through that, but you can do that if you've got any analytics, any code or anything you want to add in. So we want to create one more page. Okay, so I'm just going to come back to my original funnel. I love the way that Groove Page is really fast. You can get around everywhere really quick. It's really super, super fast. So so we can go in here, and then we're going to just grab the last page, which is the thank you bridge page. And I'm going to select all, copy, and then we're going to go to pages. We're going to go back to, I'm hoping I did copy it. We'll find out very soon. We'll go back to this one, and then we won't need to come out of here again. And then we go to pages, and then we're going to go add blank canvas, and then drop it in. So I know that's going quite fast, guys, but you could obviously you'll be able to pause it later on after it's been live. So, and then we press save, and then obviously we could go through all these buttons again, and we can put in, and this one I'm just going to call this, I'm going to call this day 1, and I'm going to call the page URL day 1, and the page title is going to be, we'll do it like that, day 1, and that's it, and that's all I'm going to do on this. And then that way we know that that's going to be day 1. Okay, so again, if I press publish, I'll just quickly show you this. if I put in day one at the end of here, you will see that this will go to day one. It won't because I didn't put it in correct. Let's try again. There we go. So you can see that that is, no, that's day, we've got the wrong code. I didn't get day one. Okay, bear with me very quickly. I'm going to go and get the right code. Amateur hour with Paul Murphy, and always a technical hitch, but there you go. We get there in the end. Right, so we're going to go into this one here. This one here, and we're going to grab the right code, and we're going to go to pages, and we want day one. I must have grabbed the wrong one, so here we go. That's day one, and this is the one we're going to select all. Copy. Okay, come out of here. Then we shouldn't need to come back in here again. And then we're just going to go into this one here. And then we're going to go into here and we're just going to... Oh, hang on. Was that the right page? No, it wasn't. Nearly changed the wrong page. Right, there we go. Then we're going to go into here. And then, you know, if you do need to delete everything in here, you'd have to just, you can do right click select all actually. I've just done it like this. Okay, and then you're going to have to paste in the new code and then that should work. And that should be day one. There we go. So I'm going to just press publish and hopefully if it remembered the settings, yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's that. Okay, obviously I would go in and make that slightly bigger, but you know how to do that now. So you can obviously make the title a bit bigger, make it, you know, so it's a little bit more funky. And that is that, right? So that is basically how you're going to put all your pages in. So that's ready to go. We're just going to press publish one more time just to make sure that's done. Now, the next thing obviously we need is the pop-up and the email sequence. And I'm not sure I can share you the email sequence, so I'm going to show you how to configure it, right? So the first thing we want to do is we come back out of here and we need to go into campaigns. So we need to go to Groove Mail. This is the first thing I think we need to do, okay? And we need to go to campaigns, okay? And we go to sequences, okay? So this is my sequence here, but I'm going to create a new one for this GrooveFunnels demo, okay? And I'm just going to call it GrooveFunnels Demo. You can obviously call it what you want. Okay. And then this is, you know, mainly for internal. So the first thing we want to do is we want to add a trigger. Okay. So now we've got tags, lists and forms. Okay. So what we need to do, I'm going to come out of here and we need to go to settings. No, home. Here we go. Lists. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is create a list. So I'm going to call this GrooveFunnels Demo. Okay, and I'm going to go this GrooveFunnels Demo. Okay, and then you create a list. So that's done. Very, very easy, right? I've actually got 7 leads. I'm not quite sure how I've got 7 leads. I must have been doing demos and things. So we've got GrooveFunnels Demo. Then we want to create a tag. Okay, and again, I'm just going to call it the same. GrooveFunnels Demo. Okay, and then it's going to be GrooveFunnels Demo. Okay, obviously you're going to call it whatever makes the most sense to you. Okay, and then in the category, you're going to choose, hold on. I think the tag list leads tags segments, no, so tags. So we need, when we create a tag, we need a category. Let me just see if we can do this again. GrooveFunnels Demo. This is a bit, I've only actually done this whole thing once. Oh, here we go, create a new category, straight underneath. So you can call it, again, I'd call it something that makes sense. Okay, and then it's going to be put into that category. Now we've got everything we need now. So we've got a tag called GrooveFunnels Demo. We've got a list called GrooveFunnels Demo. Okay, and we've now created a form called demo. Now we have actually got another form in here, but I don't know where it is, right? So we've got everything we need. So we've got list, tag, and we've even got our page. So the page URL that we're going to need for our success page is going to be this. Okay, so we want to put this into our form. Okay, so I'm going to show you that next. Okay, so this success page is what we're going to put in. So I'm going to quickly do this, and then we're going to have this whole funnel set up in no time at all. So the first thing we want to do, we want to go into Groove. No, we're in the right place, aren't we? We want to go to forms. Yes. Okay, so we want to edit this. That's what we want to do because we've now got everything we need. So we're going to go save, and then it should come in. Yeah, this is it. Right. So if we just go through these again, save and next. So our success page is now going to be this. Okay, so that's our success page, right? Because we just copied it. Okay, and then we're going to, we're not going to do anything here, but we are going to subscribe them to the list GrooveFunnels demo. So we're going to take that one out and make sure this is pinged down below. Okay, we're going to assign a tag. We're going to delete this one, and we're going to assign the tag we should have GrooveFunnels demo tag. Okay, maybe I didn't create a tag. So if you haven't, just go back and create the tag. So we're going to use that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, look, GrooveFunnels demo. There we go. Sorry, they're all under the ATS category, right? So GrooveFunnels demo. There we go. Fab. Okay, then sequences, we're going to subscribe them to GrooveFunnels demo. Okay, so we know for a fact, and again, we can, it's not allowing us to select anything for some reason. Oh, it's because we had this, right? So we just have to go, so that's allowing it. Let's try GrooveFunnels demo again. Okay, to be honest, we can subscribe them to the sequence through the tag anyway, so we can just put that as 0. Okay, so we're going to go next, and now we've got this code. So this code is the code that we need for our form. So what we're going to do is we're going to go, and we're going to go to our funnels. So we're going to go back to Groove Pages. Okay, so I just copied that, by the way. I went a bit fast then, but what I really did was just copy the whole code. Okay, and I want to go back into here, and when we've got our pop-up here, okay, I am going to go, I've got pop-up 1 here, right, which is already created, okay, but I'm going to show you how you create this, right? So the first thing you'd want to do is you want to select a wireframe. So this is going to be empty. I'm actually going to delete everything, okay, so that you can sort of see, because it's going to be empty when you do it, and then you need to put in a wireframe. So I'm just going to delete everything, right? Yeah, and you'll see that there'll be, you can add some text at the top. Now, when you do this, you can pop up name, all pages. You can actually come in here. There was actually a thing. Yeah, here we go. So you can basically choose one of these. Now, the one I chose was, I think it was this one. Okay, so I just chose this so that we've got a little bit of formatting, right? And you can move this above. Okay, so you can do that. I think that's how you do it. Oh no, you have to. Let me just make this a bit smaller. That's better. So you can move this up to the top. So you just grab this little plus sign, move it up to the top, and then I would delete that because we're going to drop in the form, right? So you can put in something like that. And then if in any doubt, just when you get this, guys, I will give you my one, and you can just model it, right? But we don't want this because we're going to drop in our own form. We're not actually going to take the details here, right? So we can just put something like it. All we want to put here is, where shall I send your daily training? Something like that, right? So that looks a bit weird. I don't know why that's done like that. Try that again. Where shall I send your daily training? Okay, so let's just bring that up a bit. There we go. And then you could put an image in here. Now, in my one, all I do here is I put in, I'm going to delete that because I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's an image, but I'm going to grab an image from the side here. So if we just get an image, I'm just going to drop that in here in the middle. And then I'm just going to put in, open that up, configure, choose image. That's it. Sorry, I'll show you what I did there, guys. So you click it and then you go to expert mode here. Then you go to configure and you choose image. Okay, so it's a little bit like obviously little things you have to kind of figure out as you go. And then update. And there you go. That's now in there. And then we can add in a bit of text again at the bottom. But what I actually want to do is I want to add in a bit of code because I'm just going to add in that form. Now, somewhere on here, I found the code. There's a little symbol for a code. And that's what I want. When I can find it, that's what we need. You've probably seen it already, guys. I've probably zoomed past it. I'm obviously not finding it. Countdown. Huh. I'm sure I got it from here. If I've gone past it a dozen times, and you're probably all yelling at the screen, it's behind you. Custom image. Here we go. There it is. So, and then we're just going to drop in the code. So you just click on it. This is how I did it anyway. I just clicked on it, and there's a little cog here, and then you just go. Hopefully, I've still got it saved. There we go. Save, and that should. There we go. Fab. That should give us our custom embed code. And then at the bottom, and that is basically then going to be what pops up. Now, the other thing as well, I'm going to try and see if I can make this an exit pop as well. Okay. And also what I want below here is just a little bit of text. Okay. So we might have a little bit of text at the bottom here. Okay. And then I would put in something like, let's move this. Let me just, I'm just going to delete that and try and put it in at the bottom here. Let's see if we can do that. Text. Let's go H5. There we go. So we just want something in here like we can center it, and then we can just put yuck. We hate spam. Yeah. We hate spam. We will send you the daily training to the email address provided. I always do a lot of capitals in my things, but you don't have to. And you can, sometimes people like to make this no, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. You get the idea. You can make it italic or whatever if you want to. And that's pretty much all I've done, right? And then we can save and exit that. So that should now work, okay? And what we want to do is, because we want that pop-up, we want that on this. Actually, we're in the wrong funnel. So let me go to... probably just changed the funnel for the wrong thing. So that means it's not going to be the same as the one we had, but never mind. Right, so now we go to pop-up. Oh, here we go, create a new pop-up. Right, okay. I'm going to show you on the other funnel, guys, because obviously you guys have been here. We're now pushing an hour. So I'm going to show you on the original funnel, but I'll be able to show you the rest of the configuration, right? So you can kind of see, because we've obviously now created the pop-up. So yeah, and then basically what that now means is that when someone goes to this page, okay, they should, now the actual page that they're going to go to, is now, let me just check that pop up. So if I go to Groove Pages, so I'm obviously going to go to the one that we just changed so that you can see. So when that actually works now, what you'll see is that when we go to the actual page, so that page that we were just working on was the opt-in page, right? Okay, so this page here, if I just go to and find out what the actual URL of this one, because we just changed that. So what will happen now is, no, we don't want that one. We want the actual URL for this page. So let's just have a look, which is free course. Okay, so that's it. So we put that in, and then we're going to put in free course, and then that should bring up our opt-in page. And then now this should bring up, oh, okay, this is bringing up the original, so this is cool. So this will then bring up, once you've done that, this will bring it up. But the way you do that, okay, is in this page, you're going to have to configure this button to load the pop-up. And this is where you'll probably have to change the text, right? So you'll probably need to change this, and then you'll just put link to pop-up 1. Okay, so this pop-up will be what you'll have created here, right? And then you're going to update it, okay? And you're going to do the same on this button down the bottom here, configure pop-up 1, okay? And then when somebody signs up, they're going to opt in. Okay, I'm going to opt in for, let me just put in Paul. Okay, Paul Murphy, Paul at TripFunnels, there we go. And then that's going to take us, no, it's not, because I actually just changed everything and it didn't work. But that would then take us to the success page, okay? Because we configured it, when we set that form up, we configured it to go to the right success page. But I've just messed it up because I've been working on 2 funnels. So it would actually go to this page here, okay? And then what's going to happen is that it's going to fire a tag, okay? And we're going to now show you how to create the form inside of GrooveMail. Create the sequence inside of GrooveMail. So what you want to do is, inside of GrooveMail, you're going to need to create a campaign, okay? And we're going to create a sequence, okay? So we've actually started one here, so we're going to go and edit this, right? Because we actually set it up earlier. So we're going to just go to update, and then it's going to kind of open up this kind of weird thing. So all we need to do in here is go and select the category. So the category was ATS and the tag was GrooveFunnels Demo, right? And as soon as that, and obviously we then need to check what list it is, and we check what form we want, right? So when we've done that, we go and do that, right? So this is now a sequence. So we're going to just go back to edit, because we've now got it starting with lead is assign the tag GrooveFunnels Demo. I didn't put that in. Right, there we go. Okay, so fab. So we've now got, so basically as soon as somebody opts in now, this is going to fire into this sequence. Okay, and the first thing we want to do is send them a welcome email. Okay, so what we can do here is we can basically drop this in down below here. If this isn't connected, you can kind of just drag that to there, right? Or drag it to whatever. If you wanted to change it later on, you can always do that. And you know, you can reconnect it. Basically, whatever this arrow is pointing to is what's gonna happen, right? Okay, we can actually leave that off until we're ready to go. And then what we want to do is we want to go and drop in our email. So we've got our copy here. So this is our welcome email, and this is the title of the welcome email. So we want to basically put this in here, the name of the broadcast, in fact, the subject line here. So I'm just going to call this welcome. Okay, and I like this little lightning emoji. It works really well, because when people get emails inside of their Gmail and things like that, if we put a little emoji there, it sort of stands out, so we get slightly higher open rates. So it works really well. Now the text, at the moment, it's a little bit kind of basic, but it still works, right? So the text you want to do is you want to drop in this text, and then you're going to need to change a few things, right? So this is going to be your welcome email, okay? And if this is the welcome email, you're going to need to change the titles of your videos, everything in red, like, so these are the, say, like, for instance, your 10 videos, your 10 trust videos, if you're inside of ATS, everything inside of red here, you'll want to go and change to match your video, right? So for the next 10 days, I'm going to be sharing with you underwater basket weaving, right? And then you want to link here to your first page. So this goes to your day 1, right? That's already created. Okay, and then what you're going to do with day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, we're going to basically duplicate this email, and we're also going to duplicate each page, and I'll show you how to duplicate it inside of GrooveFunnels. And then, so I'm not going to obviously go through all of the technicals here, but you get the idea. You would obviously change everything that's your name and everything there. So we'll come back in here, and I'm going to just drop in the whole email as is, right? We'll assume that we've done it all. So I'm just going to do this, okay, and I'm going to scroll down. This is being weird. Okay, so we'll do it that way. If you can't scroll downwards, scroll backwards. That's what I do. Right, and then just drop it in like that, okay? And then obviously we would have changed all this, but this is going to, I think when it's black on here, it means it's white, right? Now, the name here, you can actually put in first name, and that's why we get their first name. Now, it's going to be very hard to see it here because it's black, but you can just about make out. These are the variables that you can put in, and when you put those in, it's going to address them. It's going to say, hey, Paul, or hey, Greg, or hey, Karen, or whatever, right? So, and then obviously, you know, all the red stuff, you can do it in here, or you can do it in here. It's probably better to do it in your, you know, in your Google Doc, you know, because it's nice and neat and everything's ready. Okay, and then we're going to press done, and we're going to make that active. Okay. And then what's going to happen, I'm not going to actually show you it in action, but what's going to happen is when anyone opts in, it's going to send an email straight to their account, right? Now, if we go back to the Magic Affiliate Funnel, we notice that the next email doesn't come out for a day, okay? So what we want to do is we want to add in a time delay here, okay? And all we want to do here is we want to put in wait a number of days, 1 day, okay? Done, okay? And that's done, and then that's going to basically now, it's going to sit there for a day until it sends the next email. And I'm going to make that active. Okay, now I don't know, you can't duplicate that, which is really annoying. So, you know, in some other ones, you can duplicate this. So I apologize that you can't duplicate this because that is really, really annoying. But obviously what you would do is you would then go to, I mean, if you've configured all this inside of GrooveMail, what I'd be tempted to do is go to this one, right? Go edit. And get it from here rather than get it from your Google Doc, because if it's already configured, you know, especially like day 1 to 12, you basically want to have it day 1 to 10. Sorry, you basically want to have it so that it's configured, so that there's only very little for you to change. Oh, we can't switch on because we haven't done anything. So this one here is going to be titled, okay. And what we're going to do here, the difference between this one, actually. Day 2 and day 2 to 10 are actually slightly different. So I am actually going to grab this copy because it is slightly different, but we keep it very similar from day 2 to 10. So we're going to take it like that. Hold on, I'll do it from the bottom again. Okay, and this is where we're going to be really ramping up and building that know, like, and trust, but obviously giving them very clear calls to action to go and get our products, right? So in here, we're going to put in, the copy here, and I am actually going to change this. And then again, you want to make sure you go through and change, doesn't actually address them by the name, but you want to change all this. It's tiny. It's a bit like, again, you might want to do it in here at least once, and then, you know, make all. And what you want to do, okay, little tip here, is that every day you want to make sure that these links are clickable, and then the day before is still clickable. So as they go through each day, they can go back and watch the other days, okay? But they can't go ahead, basically, but they can, all of these suddenly become clickable links every day. And you can obviously do that inside of here. You can use this little click link here. It's very hard to show you here, but you can make that clickable and put, you know, what link you want it to go to. So you can do that in here. Or if you want to do it inside your Google Doc, you know, I've obviously already done it inside a Google Doc for the first 1 or 2 days. So you can kind of sort of get the idea. So again, I'm not going to go massively into that, but that's how you would do it. And then obviously you can make that live. Oh, actually, we haven't given it a title. Now, the titles on these ones, okay, really, really key here to get this right, because you want insane open rates. So people are expecting 10 days of training. So if you title them day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, they're going to open them. So what we're going to do here, I'm just going to get the title and I'll show you. This is it here, okay? And we use the lightning emoji. The lightning emoji, or whatever emoji you use, try and use it every day, because it then starts to build familiarity. So if you're using a fire emoji or something else, just keep that emoji consistent so that every day that people know, you know, they know it's from you, right? They're going to see it straight away and know straight away. So, you know, again, that's just a little tip. You can vary it if you want to, but I generally do it that way, right? And all we want to do here is, this one is going to be called, the actual title we want to put is day 2 so that we can recognize what it's called. And that's everything done. And we'll assume that we've gone through and configured all that. And then that's what you do. And obviously you would put in another time delay, copy it day 3, okay? Another time delay, copy it day 4, and just change each of these. And as you go through these, obviously these red bits you just need to configure to that day's video. And the important part about these is to obviously tell them a bit about the video so that you make sure that when they open the email, you're going to get a certain amount of people that open your email and a certain amount of people that click to your video. So you want to get as many of those as possible on both sides. So if you put a couple of paragraphs, it's really works really well. Okay, if you lay it out like this, it preempts, it pre-frames everything that's going to happen, so they will open them. And then we always put what's coming tomorrow, okay? If we let them know what's coming tomorrow, they read this before they go, okay? Sometimes I put it in the PS, sometimes I put it here. And then by doing that, they know tomorrow what to expect. And again, we make this a bit sexy. We give them the title of the video, but we're going to say, you know, like, I'm going to show you something really cool tomorrow. And then that is it. And basically, these emails will then go out in sequence. So what that now means is that when they opt in here, we're almost done, guys, by the way. So when they opt in here, okay, that fires off the sequence. It's going to send them the welcome email now with day 1, right? Okay, but they're also going to go to this bridge page. Now, this bridge page, again, I'll put the link up here. Go and watch that. I talk through how the whole funnel fits together, but this is more the technical stuff, right? So this bridge page is going to let them know to expect the 10-part series, but also that there is going to be an upgrade available, right? They can actually go and get the amazing thing that we're going to be selling them. And then then they can go straight to it, or they can go through all these emails, which we've now configured, and all of these emails will link to all of these pages. So when you're inside of Groove Pages, I'll just come back in here. I'm going to press save and exit, okay? And I'm going to show you what you need to do in Groove Pages. So it's exactly the same. Okay, so this is page 1, right? So I'm going to show you this. Is this page 1? No. There it is, day 1, sorry. So this is day 1. So all we need to do with these is do exactly the same as we would do with our emails, right? So we're going to copy them. In fact, in Groove Pages, this is the one bit we can clone, right? So we can clone this. We can change it to day 2, right? So I'll quickly show you. So we're going to go back into here. Right, I'm going to do it from the demo one again, so you can see how I do it. So in here, you're going to go clone, okay? And then you're going to go through all the steps again like you normally would. So in here, you would basically call it day 2 instead of day 1. So you change that, and for some weird reason, it doesn't go yellow, so you might have to make that yellow again. So you can kind of do that like that if you want. And then you can do how to, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, if you want to add something extra, you can do that, delete this line. Okay, and you can obviously make this a bit bigger because that's tiny at the moment. And then tomorrow, why we're covering this, and this obviously goes to the link to your product, okay? And then you're going to drop in your next video, okay? And then you're going to go into your settings, obviously, again, and make this, you know, instead of calling it day 1 copy, we want to call it day 2. Okay, so it's just going to be called day 2. Everything's going to be day 2. Okay, and that's the only changes I'm going to make on this. In fact, you know, I do very little because money loves speed and we want to set the game up to win. And that's all we're going to do on that, right? So that is now called day 2. And we now know what the URL is as well, because it's going to be day 1, day 2, day 3, right? So if we want to go to day 2 now, let's go to here. This should work. I think I've already created day 2, but we'll find out. Day 21, no, that didn't work. Day 2, here we go. So this should work. Here we go. Day 2. Here we go. So you sort of get the idea. And then you have now created your magic affiliate funnel. And I've done that in just over an hour and 15 minutes. And I've only ever used Groove Pages once. So you can either go to tubeimpact.com/groove, or you can go to the link on the screen, which is basically the page with the webinar. You can go to either of those, get your free Groove account, and you can create this funnel. And again, if I've done it like literally only once before, or you could see the technical issues we had there, you could probably do it in at least in a couple of hours. And this is going to like work wonders on your channel, right? So that is it. So what we do, we'll go over to the chat box, and before we go on to the Q&A today, I want to do the prize draw. So the first thing I want to do is just go over to the thing, and I'm going to bring myself back. Okay, and we're going to, there's going to be a ton of questions, I know there is. So I'm just going to bring myself here. So let's go through. So I'm just going to have a sip of my water, guys. Give me a 1 if you enjoyed that, by the way. I'm hoping that, I know it was fast. I know I was doing it in sort of different weird angles, but you get the idea, right? Hopefully. So I'm just going to go through and ignore anything that's not a direct question, right? So Aaron's put, I understand the 10 videos on the bottom, but on the top, least where it says YouTube, what exactly should that be? I understand the 10 videos, but on the top, at least. So that YouTube signal, I think I talked through that, is all of your videos. Basically, all of your traffic coming in. It's just representation of YouTube. Right, so yeah, that YouTube thing on the 10-part funnel represents everything coming in from your YouTube channel. Because we do everything organic, generally speaking, we don't run ads until we like want to basically retarget or create lookalike audiences or things like that. We don't really, basically, we're trying to get all of our traffic from YouTube for free. So that just represents YouTube. Hopefully that makes sense. Rob's put, this is awesome showing it in Groove. I think I got it in Kartra through 24 hours, but I haven't had time to move it over yet, so this is great. Okay, thanks, Paul. I understand now what the top left video says YouTube. Okay, sorry, I'm slow sometimes. No, it's okay, because we're all, like, the funny thing is I'm a bit slow as well. I take a while to get my head around things. Like, whenever I, like, started new jobs or whatever years ago, I would always be the one that they'd be looking at going, oh, for God's sake, get your head around it. But once I get my head around it, I'm okay, like I get things, but I have to kind of, sometimes I just have to kind of be shown a couple of times. So I do get that, I do understand. I am actually, believe it or not, I'm actually quite slow myself, which is, so Greg's put, should the opt-in page image show your Google Billboard success ranking photos? Or should we use our own Google Billboard ranking photo? Should the opt-in page image? Yeah, you can put what you want in there. You can put in a copy of the ATS course logo. I sometimes do that, but I put that in the pop-up. So you can show like proof or something that's kind of going to entice. It's just going to kind of bridge it basically nicely so that we, like, when they go to opt in, it's going to, they're in the right place and they're going to do it. We want to get them off there very quickly. So we want it to be kind of cool. We don't want lots and lots of proof and lots of things. We just want something that kind of represents what we're doing. So yeah, you can show something. You can definitely use some of my images. Now, recently, last week, somebody copied one of my videos on YouTube and said that I said you guys could do it. That is not okay, guys. You can't just take my YouTube videos and go and repost them on your channels. I've noticed a lot of people are doing that at the moment, and that's not cool, right? And you wouldn't like it if someone steals your content. So please don't do that. It's not cool, and I have never ever agreed to that. But I am allowing you guys to take, screenshots or images and things of me and stuff like that and use them in your videos. But you'll get a copyright strike if you do that, and two, I have not given a Creative Commons on any of my videos, so you can't go and just republish them on YouTube, right? So, and that, and you guys will have the same thing happen to you, and it's really, really annoying, right? So yeah, I just wanted to clarify that, because somebody said that I actually said they could take my videos, but I've never said that. So they might have misunderstood something I said, but like, there's no way. Like, if somebody's going to allow you to publish their videos, they'll give you a Creative Commons license on that video, so right? And again, I don't recommend doing it because you'll get a copyright slap anyway. Because things that are republished on YouTube hates. Okay, so so be a bit careful with that, guys. So why not embed it directly into the page instead of a pop-up? You can do that, yeah, and I have done that. So Tommy, yeah, you can definitely do that instead of a pop-up. It's just a personal preference. In fact, it's probably slightly quicker, because then it just says, where shall I send? Name, email, bang. No pop-up needed. In fact, you can make the pop-up an exit pop if you can figure out. I haven't actually got to that point yet, but if you can make that pop-up an exit pop, okay, what that means is that the only time anyone will ever see it is when they exit the page, and the only time they ever exit the page is if they haven't opted in, right? So it's always good to have an exit pop, especially on organic traffic. Paid traffic doesn't like it anymore. So if you're running Facebook ads and things like that, they don't like exit pops anymore, and they'll penalise you. But for organic traffic, it's totally fine, and it works really well because it will just basically say, "Where shall I send it?" And they'll go, "Oh yeah, go on then. Why not?" And that 1 in every 10 or 1 in every 20, or whatever is going to be, that could be a buyer eventually. So you want to. That's where you maximise those little things, and it's not annoying. They can just close it and leave, and they were going to leave anyway. So it's well worth having an exit pop, and you can do that with a pop up. You can do it in Kartra. I'm pretty sure you can do it in Groove. Yeah, Groove is a bit buggy. It's a lot better than it was. I had a lot of problems with it, but I'm finding. It's weird that form has disappeared. I still can't get my head around that because I created that form and that really threw me. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. It's probably something that I haven't noticed, but But I did have a form and it is working, and you could see I was getting leads as well. People are actually opting in and seeing it. But yeah, it was showing no form in the forms, which is kind of weird. But there you go. We'll figure that out. Few of you eyes glazed over. Yeah, I went really fast. So this is evergreen. This will be up. So yeah, just obviously pause it and go through it at your own pace, right? And the best thing to do, guys, is to literally have my video in one window, have your Groove, or if you've got dual screen, and just build one. It might take you an hour or something, but once you've built one, I find I I know we all work differently, but that's how I connect to things. I build a couple of funnels and then it's like, I don't need to think. And then, so if you just build one, even if it's just a test one, just while you're playing, you can always delete it. And then, basically it will start keying you in, right? So that's what I would recommend. That's kind of how I do it. When I first got Kartra, I went and built all the funnels, the 4-day cash machine, the lead magnets and all that. And I just was, I was just sitting there for a few days just building funnels that actually didn't need to build because they were already in there. But I just found that was a really good way for me to get my head around going around the software. And that's the first thing I recommend you do with anything, because once you've done that a couple of times, you kind of keyed in. Yeah, so, I haven't shown you the bonuses. So the bonuses, if you sign up with me, okay, this is kind of what we were going through today. Okay, so let me go through here. So when you get the 24-hour ranking system, guys, let me just make sure that I'm a bit smaller. Right, there you go. You can just about make that out. I'm just going to kind of move this around a bit so you've got a better view. I'm just going to move it to the side, and I'm going to move myself. I'm going to show you a couple of things in here as well. So actually, yeah, top left is probably, no, bottom left. I think bottom left. Right, so what I'm going to show you here, right, is, so if you get the 24-hour ranking system with me, this is what it looks like, right? This is what you get. Okay, and then you'll find that there is a bunch of extra bonuses that you can get for an extra $47 upgrade. Now, if you get the free GrooveFunnels through me, and it's through me, I'm going to basically print off the leads every day and send them out to you guys. And what I will actually do is, if you bookmark the thank you page, right, if you just keep the thank you page somewhere, bookmark it, I'm going to change the thank you page so that you can get access to all of this without having to see me, right? So it'll all be there ready for you. Because Groove allows us in the affiliate system to direct you to a thank you page when you sign up. And that thank you page will, give you what you need. So I'm going to basically change that. So if you just bookmark that, and then what's going to happen is that you will get, and if for now it won't be, right? So I'm going to obviously email everybody who comes through, as of today, as of now. You will get all of these extra bonuses as well. So I'm making it like a GrooveFunnels Mega Bonus Package, right? So you're going to get all of my Kartra funnels. I know that sounds like, why would I want Kartra funnels if I'm getting free Groove pages? You can get a $1 trial with Kartra and you can rebuild them inside of Groove. Now with this training, what you've got here, you can go and rebuild inside of Groove. So I'll even put this inside the Academy, this actual video, so you guys can kind of see how to configure stuff. And they've got loads of training inside of Groove as well, so you can go and join. They've got a Facebook group, they've got a GrooveFunnels going on at the moment, all that sort of stuff. So there's loads of training available to you. This isn't the only training, right? But I wanted to show you so you could kind of at least see how it all works. But you're going to get all of my funnels. Now I've built a workaround. I've built the Magic Affiliate funnel inside of Kartra, but you're actually going to now get that inside of Groove as well. So you're going to get the actual codes and everything that you can go and import like I showed you today. And that's from the free version. It was only for the paid version, which is an upgrade inside of Groove, right? It's $13.97 and you get basically their entire suite of tools, and you get it for lifetime, so you never have to pay $99 a month. So I'll talk about that in a moment, but for free you get free funnels, right? And that's enough to build a Magic Affiliate funnel. So you don't need to spend a single penny, and you're going to get all of this as well. So you'll get the Magic Affiliate funnel, the 10x funnel, the Magic Consultancy funnel, which is the same as the affiliate funnel, but it allows you to book up your calendar, and actually inside of Kartra they've got a booking system. So I've built that. You can rebuild that inside of Groove, but you would need to use Calendly, right? Because Groove doesn't have Groove calendars yet. I don't even know if they're doing it. I've built an auto webinar system because Kartra is the same company as WebinarJam and EverWebinar. I actually built the auto webinar system with similar templates inside of Kartra. Now, if you use the clone funnel feature and you can figure out how to work it, you can clone it over to Groove and you can do the same thing, because it's basically just pages and email templates. It's basically just alleviating the fact for people to have to buy EverWebinar or WebinarJam. And the WebinarJam version, the live version, is what we actually use in Google Hangouts, which is now live YouTube Studio, which is what I'm on right now. So you guys can basically create that. So you've got the live webinar experience and all the email follow-ups and everything as well. Again, they're all built in Kartra, but you get those. And if you don't want them, if you don't ever want them, you don't even want to get a trial of Kartra, you don't need them. Okay, but they are thrown in. Okay, so you're going to get that. Okay, and you get the booking funnel. And then I've also got a Facebook training that I did back in January. It's one video, and I basically worked out a little hack where you could get 30 to 1 ROI on, and actually we're getting clicks as low as 0.08. Don't know if it still works, by the way, but I'm throwing that in. You get that. You can go through it and you can play around with Facebook and have a go at seeing what you can do. And we also get the free part Google Ranking Challenge. So the free part Google Ranking Challenge, I'm going to show you that inside of here. Okay, I'm going to show you the updated version because it basically updates the 24-hour ranking system. So I'll show you that. And it's basically 3 videos. I think I've got it set up here. There we go. So this is the free part Google Ranking Challenge. So this is basically how you're going to go create a video, get it uploaded. Now we used Content Samurai in this, which is now called Vidnami, and it used to be unwatermarked free, but you do have to pay for it now. But having said that, I think you can get a month, or you could probably play around with it and do the watermark version. Just again helps you key you into the Affiliate Tube Success system a bit better. And yeah, so that's now in there. Okay, so you get that thrown in, and what else was there? Yeah, and then you get all the funnels. So your actual membership's going to change. So you get this thing called the Vault. This is what most of you won't have with the 24-hour ranking system. Everyone in the Academy's got all of this, by the way. So if you're in the Academy, you don't need any extra upgrades. But and now, as of today, I've added inside the Academy and the Groove templates. So anyone inside a Groove who's inside the Academy can go and grab those Groove templates. They're now under the funnels, okay? So under this section here, under Affiliate Marketing Funnel, you'll see the top one is the Groove. You can get all the Groove templates and the swipe as well. So that's under this one here, right? I'm not going to press it because I've got lots of different levels and I'm only actually signed in on one level. So if I actually press any of these, it's going to change to the level I'm signed in at. So it's kind of weird. Okay, so you get the extra training, which I think is that one, yeah, 0.16 per link on Facebook, and yeah, a few extra little bonuses inside there as well. And the funnels, a lot of people say, well, I'm upgraded now, but where do I actually get the funnels? Well, the fact is that all of this looks exactly the same, but it's not. Each one of these funnels has import codes, but when you upgrade, when you get that extra, you get this extra kind of like, I call it 24-hour ranking system plus, right? It's like the 24-hour ranking system plus loads of cool bonuses. Each one of these says how to import the funnel, and it comes with a code for Kartra. So each one of these you can import to Kartra, and there'll be a link there for you to get a 2-week trial for $1. If you go to the pricing page and try to exit, you can get a 30-day free trial. So, you know, when you actually sign up for Kartra, go to the pricing page. Before you press select your plan, just go to exit the page, and a little pop-up comes up and says, do you want 30 days instead? Little ninja trick there. So there you go. So you can grab that. So you're going to have all of those bonuses. So let me see. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do one last thing as well. For those that want to upgrade, so if you want to pay $13.97 now, and that's a good deal for you, okay, if you're with me and you're actually under me and you know you're under me, okay, then that means that you're my affiliate, right? And that means that I will get the sale. Okay, if I've got the sale, then you are going to get, and this is only up until Sunday. So if you're kind of umming and ahhing and you wanted launch hacking secrets, or you know about it, or you know whatever, you'll see that there is going to be a video on the left-hand side of your whatever membership you've got. Again, sorry, I'm just going to do it. Yeah, so you'll see here launch hacking secrets. You'll see here it's actually being sold at the moment. I'm going to click it. I think it's being sold for $9.97 with a $300 discount. Yeah. So at the moment it's $6.97. Okay. So, you know, a lot of people, we've had, you know, over 150 people buy this course for $6.97 or less. Actually, we had it slightly less to start with because we had a beta run, but we've had over 150 people sign up for this course. And because of that, you know, you guys, obviously, if you want to lock in $13.97 and get, you know, if you take $700 off that, which is what people are paying for it now, you're going to get, you know, for $6.97, you're going to get the entire GrooveFunnels suite. So, you know, it's well worth it. And for those who, you know, somebody was asking the other day, what is launch hacking secrets? What does it do? So let me just come back into, if I can find the actual, there it is. Okay, so we ran this live in April. Now, I pre-recorded all these videos, but we ran them live as well. And we were hopping on Zoom calls every day or every week. And you can see here, look, we've got live Q&As. We had live calls every day. And we basically ran this throughout the whole month of April, from start to finish. And you can see here, this is basically pretty much the same as Affiliate Tube Success Academy, right? So it's got the same sort of training, the same sort of principles. We don't do trust videos as such because these products are launching. We don't have to do quite as much. We basically just get some social profiles and then we can rank. And we've got some ninja tools that we show you how to find products that are launching and go and literally paste them straight on the front page of Google. I use this exact system to rank for traffic secrets and one funnel away, right? So, and actually I found the resource that we use inside of here, I actually found Groove pages on there about this time last year when they just had their first launch. I actually found them, and you know the rest is history. So you know, so this is really good. Like you can see, we've obviously got like a ton of training inside of here. This is a premium course. Like this is a $9.97 course, and you get lifetime access. You get this thrown in as you know, if you want to, and actually if you get this as well. So another little thing here, if you're not inside the academy. This is the only place on the planet, but you get $100 off the academy, so you can get it for $8.97. So you can, there's a little button there. So not only that, you're going to get this free, but you're also going to get another $100 off, which means that you're going to get GrooveFunnels for $5.97, like lifetime offer for all of the suite, right? So yeah, so there you go. So that gives you an idea of like, you know, that's for the upgrade of the upgrades underneath me. So I just wanted to obviously talk you through that. So that is all I've got. So I'm going to obviously come back to the Q&A because I know that there's quite a few people asking a lot of questions. So yeah, so all the links are down below. The only thing that's not down below is for you to sign up as an affiliate with me. So I'll make sure after this video, I'm just going to put a link here to give you the affiliate link to sign up with me. And you get, at the moment, you get locked in at 40% commission. And we will be changing that to people inside the academy get 40% commission. But if you get in now, okay, you will have 40% commission at the moment. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so Richard's put, I'm a bit confused. You said near the start that you would send everyone the stream some code. Yeah, so everyone who signs up with me is going to get this The code that I just showed you is going to be, I've put it in Google Docs for you, so you just drop it in. So as you saw me dropping in the code, those are the codes for the different pages that you're going to get, and they're inside the training right now. Okay, I'm not going to show you because it's going to reveal all the URLs, and yeah. So, but they are in there. Okay. So Tommy's put, at what point in the funnel does someone sign up for their Groove account? Okay, so, well, if you're using the funnel to promote Groove, it would be any point in the funnel whatsoever. So each one of those pages, each one of those emails will be directing them to Groove, right? Because that's the whole point of the Magic Affiliate Funnel. We want people to go and purchase the product that we want to sell, right? So so you've got 20 points. So you've got the first page, which is the bridge page, and then all of the other points will send them as well. Okay. So Rob's put, if we already have the 24-hour ranking system and add on Kartra funnels, do we need to sign up with Groove under you to get the version with the Groove stuff in it? To get the Groove pages, to get the Groove code, it needs to be with me, or you need to join the Academy to get it. Yeah, because it's inside the Academy. So if you're in the Academy, Rob, I don't know if you're in the Academy, then you can get... you can actually get the code from the Academy, or you can actually, in the 24-hour ranking system, there's a $47 upgrade. So you can get all of the extras. If you've got the upgrade, it's in there. Okay, so if you've already paid $47 for the upgrade, it's in there. So hopefully that clarifies it. So John's put, thanks for the explanation on what's included extra now in the Academy. My pleasure, John. You've got the same name as you probably know this, right? You've got the same name as a 70s porn star. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So so Nick's put, sadly I can't come via Groove to ATS, but I can't remember where I came from. Oh, okay. Yeah, so if you're with somebody else, it's non-movable, unfortunately. So again, you can effectively just get the upgrade, which is $47 inside of the 24-hour ranking system. So I've been a full member of ATS for a while. It's worth the investment. Paul is a big heart and he's the most awesome teacher, as you can tell. Thank you so much, Joe. I've had emails from people today that I think people have turned a corner a little bit. Like some of the emails I've had have just been blowing me away. People have been offering to do stuff for me, and it's been amazing. It's crazy. It's like I do work hard and I do want to over deliver, but I think I'm suddenly like people are starting to appreciate it a lot more. I'm not saying people didn't appreciate it before; they definitely did, but it seems to be a bit. Yeah, it seems to be turning a bit of a corner. Okay, so that is the entire thing. So now, okay, give me a 1 if you're here live still, because whoever's here live, right, and stay to the end, like an hour and 37 minutes, okay, I've got the winner already, but I actually know because I pre-selected because there was quite a lot of messages today, and I chose my winner, okay, and I did a bit of randomness, and I looked at the comments to make sure they were good, so I just want to, if that person is here, they have won a prize. So give me the ones now, guys. I want to see the ones. Okay. Oh, well, there was actually more questions. I didn't realise that. I couldn't scroll. Okay, so I'll come back to the questions as well, guys, because I know some of you probably have been on for so long. Right, so let's see your ones. Yeah, loads and loads of ones. And the person who I've pre-selected is here. So congratulations to Rob Pritchard. You are today's winner. So everyone give Rob a congratulations in the chat box, and we're gonna run the Wheel of Fortune. So here we go. So let's get ourselves all set up and ready to rock and roll with this. And I'm gonna make this a bit bigger so that we've got it, okay? And we do need we need that. So can you guys see that? Let's just check. No, you can't. So let me... So we've got the Google random number generator. So I'm just going to move myself down a bit so you can see it. Otherwise, you'll think I'm making it up. Right. So, well done, Rob. Woohoo! So, let's have a look. So before we do that, I'm just going to have one more look at the thing. So... up for grabs is either the 24-hour ranking system, which is going to include all of the bonuses today, right? So it's 24-hour ranking system plus. I don't know what else to call it. Basically, it's a little upgrade inside of 24-hour ranking system. So you're going to get that. Regardless of anything, you're getting that. Because even if you get launch hacking secrets or the Amazon gift card or anything, you're going to get the 24-hour ranking system. I'm going to throw that in, right? So that's fourth prize, and that comes with every prize. And the second prize, I suppose, or I don't know, fourth prize I think is the Amazon gift card, because I think that's worth slightly less. So fourth prize is Amazon gift card, then it's a 24-hour ranking system, or you can switch those around if you disagree. And then we're going to have second prize, which is launch hacking secrets. Okay, so lifetime access, full access immediately, straight after this call. Just need to email me at support@trickfunnels.com. So Rob, just drop me an email as soon as we've done the wheel with your prize. And there's 3 opportunities to win that, and there's 2 opportunities, I think, is that right? 2 opportunities to win the ATS Academy. Now, I don't choose based on whether you're in or not, right, guys? And I wasn't sure. Looking at your comment, I don't think Rob's inside of any of those except the 24-hour ranking system basic. So he's going to be obviously winning whatever happens, which is great, obviously. But okay, tomorrow, guys, make sure if you put a comment down below this video after today. Okay, we're going to run this wheel again tomorrow. Okay, then we're going to have the weekend off. I think we're going to probably not have one on Friday. We're going to come back on Monday because I need a little bit of a break. So we're going to be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. BST. Make sure you show up live. If you've hit the bell and subscribed to the channel and hit the like under this video and left a comment, you will get notified of tomorrow, so you can turn up live and you will be in with a shout. So without further ado, Rob's probably sitting there like, come on, get on with it. I want to see if I've won. Are you ready, Rob? Right, so give me a thumbs up. I'm imagining you're doing that, right? So here we go. Ready, steady, cook. Number 1 is the 24-hour ranking system plus. So unlucky that you didn't win the launch hacking secrets or the academy, but you are going to be upgraded, Rob. So just send me an email, support@trickfunnels.com. Drop in your email. I'll make sure you get all of those bonuses added in today. So congratulations. A bit gutting that you didn't win anything a bit bigger, but that's the luck of the draw. So well done, mate. And yeah, hopefully somebody's going to win a bigger prize tomorrow. So yeah, drop in a comment down below here. Make sure it's nice and positive and cool. Okay, and I'm going to basically select based on a number of factors. So just, don't drop in loads and loads of comments. 1 comment's fine. And unless you've got stuff to ask, like genuinely, but like obviously you only need to put in 1 and press the like button and obviously turn up live tomorrow. That's the thing. So Rob put, that's the one I'm after. Yay, superb. Cool. Well done, guys. Okay, so God, 1 hour and 40 minutes. Man, I must be getting addicted to this because this is going crazy. So I am going to leave it there, guys. I'm going to let you guys go and get some dinner or lunch or wherever you are. For me, it's 6:45, so I'm going to go and get some tea. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to leave your comments down below here and hit the like button. And I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for showing up and being with me all day, all this time and hanging out with me to the end. I really appreciate you. Thanks, guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Let's end that.